Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your September 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who've liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all that. Those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's the Celtic crossword as always, and I also pulled the 4 agreements, wisdom, oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright. We have Aquarius, and for you guys, that's your 11th house of friendships, groups, and hopes and wishes. Astrologically speaking, it's a little quiet there now. We did have a full moon there recently, but aside from that, not much going on. But you could have a focus on that area of life. All right, we have Saturn, and Saturn's actually in Pisces, which is your 12th house of spirituality, blind spots, and mental health. And we have 11, so we were just talking about that with the Aquarius energy, so yeah, for sure, there could definitely be some focus on your friendships and the groups that you deal with this month. Alright, so we'll keep that in mind as we go through the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then challenging that, we have the Hermit. So these are actually both Virgo energies here, but what I'm seeing with this primarily could just be saying that for a lot of you, there's a good chance that an offer that you've been waiting on is on its way to you, but with this in the challenge position, could just be saying that you might be growing a little bit impatient, waiting for it to come your way, right? Almost like what they always say, like when you watch a pot of water waiting for it to boil, right? It just seems like it takes forever. It could just be one of those types of situations there where it's on its way to you, but you just might be growing impatient, waiting for it. In the foundation position, we have the Fool. So yeah, for some of you might have already taken a leap of faith around the situation, right? And you would have expected possibly the payoff from that to have come along sooner. So that could be part of what's at play too. But that's what I see with that. Alright, past position, we have the 7 of Cups. So yeah, there could have been some confusion around the situation in the past. For some of you, this could have been around investments or contracts that you might have signed where maybe at the time you just didn't see the situation too clearly. So it could just be one of those things where technically the situation might be playing out as it was supposed to, but at the time when you first entered into the agreement, you might not have had that awareness of certain details within it. Present position, we have the 6 of Wands. So yeah, to me this says you are experiencing some level of success, some recognition. So again, like I said, it just feels like it's one of those things where maybe this has taken a long time for it to arrive, but at the same time, now that it's here, it's almost like not realizing it just yet. So there could be a little bit of a lag as far as you might already start receiving this stuff, but because the waiting might have proved so long, you might not even realize that, oh, okay, it's actually here now. In the near future position, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is actually Libra energy here. So for one, this could just be pointing to a timeline saying that once we move toward a Libra season, toward the end of September, you'll feel that sense of balance. Like, okay, the thing that I've been waiting for has arrived, and now everything's good to go now, and I'm ready to move forward. Right, in the position of your influence in the situation, we have the 4 of Swords. So yeah, to me this shows that you probably have spent quite a bit of time being patient. Right now, for some of you, given I'm starting to see the Libra energy here, which is your opposite sign of partnerships and relationships. For some of you, this could even be around a romantic connection too, right? Maybe you felt like, okay, I did the work, right? I did the healing. Where's the partnership, right? So it could just be one of those things where it feels like whatever the situation is, you have done the right amount of healing around it. And again, like I said, maybe it's just that the actual results haven't come in at the speed you were expecting them to. All right, in the environment position, we have the Page of Cups. So yeah, to me, this could represent at the very least one offer coming in. Right now, you might feel like it's not quite what you expected. Usually with the page energies, there is sincerity there, but also a bit of a lack of experience, right? Maybe rushing through things. So it's pretty evident with this card in particular where we see there's actually a fish still in the cup, right? So to me, that represents not even realizing attention to details, right? Like, okay, maybe shouldn't have that fish in the cup. So just things like that, but I feel like it will be a genuine offer coming your way, just maybe not quite what you're expecting. Okay, in hopes or fears position, we have the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is probably a fear of yours, right? Where, like I said, it looks like you've already experienced some level of disappointment. You've been doing work around that to put it behind you, but there could still just be that fear of the situation repeating itself or just lingering. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the Four of Cups. So yeah, this could represent a bit of a level of disappointment with what is being offered, but at the same time, I feel like this is at least an indicator that the energy is moving, right? So if you felt blocked for a while, like things weren't coming your way, it looks like that will start moving again, but you might have to be a little bit proactive as well to actually seek out what you do want. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So seeing this energy here, Major Arcana card for Taurus, could just be saying that you might have to rely a little bit on faith as well, right? So maybe that was what was lacking for you as well, right? Where you're like, okay, where is this thing? Where is this thing? Where is this thing? And it could just be saying that, as time progresses, these things will come to you more naturally. There's going to be a full moon toward the end of the month in your sign, for example, so maybe that might be a time when you'll see those shifts more prominently, but that could be what it's pointing to there, saying that, you have to have a little bit more faith that things will be worked out behind the scenes and through spirit. Moving on to your Four Agreements card, we have Be Impeccable with Your Word, and it says Enjoy Heaven on Earth. Right? It says impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. So definitely a solid message there. And that does remind me of the fact that we'll actually have Mercury retrograde to deal with for the first half of September and the post shadow period after that for the rest of September, essentially. And that's going to be in Virgo, which is your house of work, daily routine. So again, like I said, so this could be one of those things where, especially because of that retrograde in that area of life, if this was related to finances in some way, maybe something that was supposed to come in your way in the past, now it'll actually be rectified in your favor and you'll actually get that thing. For your Wisdom Oracle card, we have Wake Up. There's the artwork, and the number is 34. So we'll see what this has to say. Okay, central meaning says receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. The Oracle's message: you've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So definitely a positive message there, especially where, like I was saying, even if this doesn't represent a physical person, but more of just trusting in spirit, that sounds like a good message there. All right. The relationship message says relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you were there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust you will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. So interesting message here, because from a relationship perspective, that makes me think of that Page of Cups energy, right? Where, like I said, it's one of those things where this could be a genuine offer, right? But if there's been a lack of communication on your part regarding what exactly you do need, right, then you can't necessarily be too upset if you're not getting exactly what you want from the person. All right, the prosperity message says now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps toward your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time, so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. So yeah, again, a reference to faith there. Again, makes me think of the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. And yeah, that actually is another way that this story could be playing out for some of you too, right? Where maybe you're the ones who have to extend an offer to bring on some additional help because of the things that you have going on, right? To actually allow yourself some time to step back and get some rest. But it could just be one of those things where, like, so let's say this is someone interviewing a person for the job, right? You might feel like, I don't know if they have the experience that I would like them to have, but you just might have to be a little bit more hands on, and if that's the case, to get them up to speed. So hopefully that resonated too. All right, and lastly, we have a mudra for you guys. This is your mudra here. It's the Mushtika mudra. The keyword for it is selflessness. All right, and let's see if we get that to focus. There we go. And then try to get everything in the frame. All right, so there we go. If you want to pause it or take a screenshot to realize this, hey, you can. But under benefits, it says weakens ego grasping and self-defeating habits, awakens enlightened attitude and the heart of compassion, reduces anxiety and self-doubt, calms the spirit, clears the mind, benefits the heart and vascular system. So if that sounds like a movie you think would be beneficial for you guys, we'll put the name in the description of the video as always. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.